Hello, Odooers. Welcome to this tutorial on Employee app in Odoo. We will walk through the process of managing employee information and streamlining HR tasks within the Odoo platform. Let's get started. Go to Employees module from the main dashboard. To create a new employee, click New, fill in the basic details, the job position, tags allow efficient grouping and filtering of employees, improving organization and management within Odoo. For example, you can tag employees as sales, HR, or remote, enabling quick filtering, targeted communication, and better segmentation. Work email. Next, we have is department. In the department section of Odoo, you can create various departments based on your company's structure. Example includes human resources, sales, marketing, finance, IT, administration. Assign manager if applicable. The manager field assigns the employee's supervisor or team leader. The coach field designates the employee's mentor or coach. Both coach and manager can be same persons or different as desired. Add a picture if desired. Next, moving forward, the first tab we have here is the resume tab, which is used to store and display the employee's professional resume or CV. It includes details like skills, experience, education, certifications, and other relevant information that summarizes the employee's background and qualifications. This helps HR and managers quickly review the employee's credentials and career history. Let's create a new entry. First, enter the title. And then select the related type. You can also specify the duration for this experience. In this case, since the type is experience, you should enter the period during which the experience was gained. If the experience is ongoing and currently continues, leave the duration field empty. Below, we can add any description related to this case. Save and close. By clicking Add button, you can include additional information such as education, interests, and much more. Next, we can pick a skill from an already created list, which will be explained later on in this video. The skill we already have here is language. Select the language. We also have skill level to know the progress in that language. Save and close. Next, by clicking Add button, we can add more languages. The next tab pertains to work information, where you can add the work address and work location. Below this, you'll find the section related to the person responsible for approving the expense for this employee. Additionally, there is a schedule section where you can set the employee's working hours and specify the time zone. The next tab exclusively contains the personal information, such as private contact, family status, education, work permit, and citizenship. Last but not least is the HR tab, which firstly includes the employee type. Although the primary purpose is to categorize employees, this field also has an impact in the contract history. Next is the related user. Is a related user's name for the resource to manage its access. And lastly, we have PIN code and the badge ID, which is used for the employee identification. Additionally, there is a Documents tab at the top. Click on it, then click the Upload button to upload the documents related to the employee. Next, let's set the contract. Fill in the contract details. Contract reference, we can write here the employee name. Next is the employee field, which is autofilled. Then is the contract start and end date. Contract start date is when the employee joined, and the end date is relevant if you know when the employee will leave in case of fixed term contract. Then is the employee working schedule. Next is the salary structure type, defines the configuration of an employee's salary, such as whether it is a fixed amount, hourly, or based on other criteria. It helps in setting up and calculating the employee's payroll accordingly. Further, we can again see here the department, job position, and contract type, whether permanent, temporary, or part-time. Next is the wage type, either monthly or hourly salary. Schedule pay, whether the salary is paid monthly or annually. And at the end, we can add the employee's monthly gross wage. The next tab is related to contract details, which includes the analytic account. This is used to track and analyze costs related to employee contracts. And if the employee is working part-time, you can set the related details here. And at last, we can see a section to take notes or comments. The notes section is used to add additional comments or relevant information about the employee, such as performance notes or special instructions. Then save the filled in information. Here we can see the contract status is displayed in red, indicating that the contract has been created but is not yet in the running stage. Therefore, we need to change the status from new to running. Later, it can be updated to expired or cancelled, depending upon the current status of the contract. Next, under employees, we have an organizational chart. An organizational chart in the context of employees is a visual representation of the company's structure. It shows the relationships and hierarchy among employees, departments, and roles within the organization. The chart typically displays who reports to whom, the different departments or teams, and the overall chain of command, helping to clarify responsibilities and communication flow within the company. Next, we have the departments. By clicking New, we can create new departments. And we can also have the access of department from the Configuration tab. Further, we have work locations, whether the employees are working from home or office, and you can also create further locations if needed by clicking the New button. Next, we have a section for departure reasons, which records the reasons for an employee's departure, and a new one can be added by clicking New. Next is the skill types. Next, by clicking the New button, you can add new skills for the employee. For example, languages. You can add multiple languages by clicking Add a line. Below this, there are options to specify the level and indicate the current proficiency or progress in that language, and then click the Save icon. Further job positions can be created here by just clicking the New button. Let's create one. Next, we have employment types. If you have any other employment type other than these, you can create new. Further, working plan or schedule. can be created here. There is one created in default which can be used. Lastly, we have on and off boarding plans. Here, the activity and assignment can be set by clicking Add a line. And that's it. You have successfully created an employee in Odoo, set up a contract, and linked all necessary HR information. I hope everything was clear. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. See you in the next one.